Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Having down moments are normal. Having down moments, as you go through life, understand something. You're going to have some down moments. Now, last week I talked about, life can always get better. I focus on those just down moments. You've been down for a while. But I'm going to tell you what. And I can speak from personal experience on this. I don't care how great things are going. You're going to have a down moment. You know why? Because you're human. You are human. I mean, I want to meet the person whose life is like every single moment, everything is great. I want to meet them. Shoot, they need to be doing videos and everything. They need to tell people and have conferences, major newscasts saying how they do it. Because I don't care how well things are going, you're going to have a down moment because, well, you're human. That's it. There's going to be peaks and valleys. I mean, you want to work to the point where the valley isn't too deep, but you're still going to have moments where you're going to be like, man. And it'll just be a moment. That's the thing. But you're going to be like, man, things ain't happening right. Because, it happens. Things ain't going well. Things going to go wrong. You're going to have some accidents or something happen that's beyond your control. A few weeks ago, I had mentioned on my regular channel, I wasn't doing car videos because I had a crack in my glass. And I was too bougie to drive around with the crack in my glass. I was able to drive it if I had to get some food or something because, Rom got to eat. But I was thinking about it. That was a kind of a down thing for me anyway. Cracked glass. Oh man, I got to spend money. But I was like, yeah, it happens. Stuff happens. I remember I was driving on the highway, had a tire developed a slow leak. It happens. Stuff is going to happen regardless. It's not even within you, just period. As long as you're in the world dealing with other people, other things, acts of God, things are going to happen. And you're going to feel bad. In fact, I saw someone who had been a teacher for my son in high school, and she had lost everything. Her whole building burned down in a fire. I was like, wow. I said, I pray for you. And I say, I know it's tough, but things will get better. So, that was deep. I had mentioned before, my freshman year in college, my entire building burned down. All I got out with was some pajama pants. And it was amazing because I usually just wore underwear to bed at night. So, you're just like, wow. But things got better from that moment, because when you hit those moments, you got to say, okay, let me see what I can do to get past it. And even without anything happening, any accidents, sometimes you're just going to be like, oh, could be just you tired. Hey, that could be a down moment. You like running around doing everything. But then some of you going to be like, I don't feel like doing anything. It's normal. Your body's telling you to rest, and your body is all, and when things happen, that's a lesson. It's like, okay, everything's going great, but things can go bad. And when it does, you learn the lesson of appreciating the good times more. But like I say, you just bounce back from it, Heck, there's going to be times where most people, even the most narcissistic, conceited, cockiest person going to question themselves. They ain't going to let you see it, though. They ain't going to let you see it. But it happens. It's normal. There's nothing wrong with it. See, it becomes a problem where you think, oh, this is always going to happen. Oh, it's just so bad. I'm not any good. That's when it's a problem. You questioning yourself, you doubting yourself, and you maintain it. See, it's a problem when you get down and stay down. That's the problem. Getting down by itself, it's going to happen. You're going to slip sometime, You're going to slip sometime. We all fall. The question is, are you going to stay down? Are you going to pick yourself up? Shoot, if you got the right attitude, you could literally fall down and slip. And as long as, okay, I ain't breaking anything. Man, what a fall. You might go brag about it. It's like, yeah, I had this slip. You know, I remember years ago, I saw this lady. She was walking across a parking lot at this mall. And she slipped. She had on some heels. She slipped, but she played it off so well. I was like, sis, you played that off, didn't you? She gave me a high five. But that's how you got to be. Yeah, you have that moment, but it's not going to remain there. It is not going to stay there. You don't dwell on it. It's like it happened. You know, if it's something that you can look at, like say, okay, I got to watch myself over here. Maybe I have to walk slower. Or, you know, I have to focus on what's going right. Like here's something. I've talked about this numerous times. And of course, I'll probably talk about it again. And I'm going to talk about it right now. Whenever you have that down moment, just think of stop and remember two things. Well, the first thing is start thinking about when things are going well. Think about, well, it's like, yeah, you had that down moment, but you know what? You just came off of this great time. Everything is working. Focus on that. Because if you had that down moment, you can go back to those times, those moments. Shoot, it could have been the day before. Everything was going well. All right? You don't dwell on it. Two, when you have those down moments, you don't have to just jump up and all of that. It'd be great if you can, but you know, when you're going through life and things happen, you can stand back up. You can get yourself back up slowly. You don't have to rush. Make sure you're on sure footing. You know, take it one step at a time. If you've gone through some bad situation, emotional situation, take your healing one hour at a time. 1 minute, 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, 1 year at a time. You'll look up and you'll be like, wow, everything is going well. But just take your time with it, you know? Because if you were at a high place, you can get back to it. And just understand something, just going through life, the best you can do is just go through life and at least try to stay at that high level. I mean, that's a great goal. But then when you slip or something doesn't go the way you wanted it to, don't get mad, you know? In fact, learn the lesson there. Often bad things can teach us a lesson. Grow from it. And then the next time it might not be the same because you learned the first time. And it's normal. Everything that happens to us, good and bad, is for us to grow and to be better human beings. All right? And then to help us appreciate things. You know, start appreciating when things are going well for you. All right? Start appreciating it. But when you do have those down moments, it's part of the lesson of life. They are very normal. All right? Learn the lesson you have to learn and then get back up and keep on rising. All right? So, y'all have a great day today. Peace and many blessings.